Well, hello there. I'm Benjamin Magrdichian, and I'm going to open up some chicken broth and make some rice, pilaf rice, some spinach mixed together into more of a salad type of thing, and some top sirloin steak, and some corn. And for my grandma's 99th birthday here at my parents' house. That's right, it's her 99th birthday today, and this is a live stream experience for you to be able to interact with me and other people. I might be cooking, but you could be cooking too. You could also be interacting in that live chat where we've got people coming in on a regular basis. I do appreciate those people coming back on a daily basis, viewers as I call them, and I also appreciate my moderators that make the live stream experience possible for me and for all of you to interact with each other in a safe way without those haters and trolls controlling everything. The moderators that are here in this platform of, well, whichever platform you're watching me on. You might be watching me on YouTube, maybe TikTok or Twitch, but if you're watching me on YouTube, we've got moderators like Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita, Bonita, Danita, Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, also known as the Sea Otter of the group, and we also have Kajal, that Foxy Citalita. We also have other moderators in different live stream experiences as well, because I'm not just live streaming on YouTube, I'm also on TikTok and on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, we've got moderators like Burrito Diva, Lily Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, the Man of Things, Kajal, also known as that Foxy Citalita, and we also have Sarah, Sarita Bonita the Citalita, Natalia Papaya, and we've got ourselves Mikey Milwaukee and Cool, also known, well, Mikey Milwaukee is actually known as Cool. Oh, and also Space Cheese, those are the moderators we have here on Twitch. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. If you're watching here on TikTok, we've got moderators too. And this is just one can of chicken broth in this pan right here, but I gotta get myself some water for the recipe. Not for me, I'm not drinking water right now. Regardless, we're still thanking moderators because this live stream is still starting up, so feel free to tap on that screen and share the live stream experience as I'm about to start cooking up a bit of a storm over here for my grandma's 99th birthday. That's right, her 99th birthday. But we do have that live chat where I'm hoping everyone keeps it PG and is nice to each other. The moderators that are here on TikTok are Mikey Milwaukee, Joe Javier, Bobo Gizmo, Grant, that goes by the name only follow Ben, Juliet, Danita, Davida, Dorito, Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana Fana Foth, Abby, Jamie, Lynn, Sarah, Sarita, Bonita, the Citalita, Ray the Gatekeeper, and Kajal. Yes, those are the moderators we have here on the platforms. A lot of them are repeating in different spaces and places, but we also have other places for you to interact as well, because this is a community of people that do come back to watch me, or at least I'm trying to create a space and a place for people to be able to come back on a regular basis. And if you want to chit-chat with people outside of the live stream experience, well, we have a Discord server for you to join in and be part of the conversation on if that's something you want to do. You can also, check me out on Instagram and Lemonade and other platforms, or you can follow me and you can interact with me in those spaces as well, or you can just watch the live stream. You can rewatch the live streams on YouTube and on Twitch, but not on TikTok. But it is a lot of fun to create a space and a place for you to be able to revisit at times. Do feel free to mention things in the chat. I do appreciate any gift and any new follower I get. I do appreciate you. I'm not interacting with the chat so much right now. We've got to storm through this section, which we are actually already far behind. We got to move a little bit faster. This live stream should be a, fast-paced live stream. This is going to be me cooking as fast as I can, because I did promise my grandma that she would have dinner before 5 o'clock, and you know what? Is that going to happen? We'll find out. It'll probably be at 5 o'clock. Regardless, welcome to my live stream experience. This is a bunch of top sirloin steak that we're going to start marinating over here. We've already kind of started up on what we are going to be making on the stove on this side of things, which is rice, pilaf, rice pilaf. It's a thing. It's my mother's recipe. Regardless, welcome to my live stream as I try to create a safe place for us all to be able to interact with each other. Hopefully you do interact and have fun chit-chatting. I don't know who you are or where you are, but I'm cooking dinner right now for my grandma, who's turning 99 today. And this live stream experience is me making the steak, the pilaf, the corn, and the salad. Yeah, those are the things. Those are the things that we'll be making grandma for her 99th birthday. Yeah, it's happening here, and I do appreciate you dropping by. You can observe me make food pretty fast. Honestly, I can't take my time too much right now, but I do gotta let this sit for a little while. We're taking the meat, and we're just kind of giving it some pokes with a fork to make sure it can seep the juices in there and get all seasoned nice and fast. We're going to take these outside. These aren't going to take long to cook at all, maybe like 10 minutes in total. So when we end up outside at the grill, that's right, I'll take you outside to the grill. It's going to be where we end the live stream. You won't come back into the house, so have fun being in the house while we're here. I'm just kind of inspecting what I'm doing. When it comes down to cooking, it's all about love and paying attention to it. I can't just disregard paying attention to it and try to do it as fast as possible. Although filming myself does make it harder for me to do things in a more timely manner. But you know, you win some, you lose some, and it's nice to document life here on the interweb for you to be able to rewatch at times, and also it gives you an opportunity to hang out with me. You can hang out with me and other people on a daily basis. Since I do these live streams daily, I try to do 90 minutes a day. This is some teriyaki seasoning right here. We're gonna let this be what it is. You know, with that on there, and this is some garlic powder. We're going to throw some of that on there too. And did we have the minced garlic out? We do have the minced garlic out. We're going to just open that up, and we're just going to do like a finger or a scoopful. Yeah, let's do a scoopful. I didn't want to get a spoon. I don't know, I got lazy. Regardless, I'm going to be using my hands right now anyways, so I didn't really see why not, right? Like now I got to massage all of these so then the juices can start to kind of like just accumulate in the places that are gonna actually make a difference, which is, you know, in the meat. Yeah, we want those flavors to be there. In the meat, that is. All right, so let's just flip this back over, flip this one over, push them against each other. It's me getting the top sirloin all ready to be put onto the grill outside. We'll be grilling this. If you watched my live stream yesterday, which is rewatchable, you saw that I made steak on a skillet for the first time. I kind of liked it. It wasn't that great, but you know what, honestly, at the same time, it was kind of easier, but I do like making steak on the grill. Steak on the grill is a great place to make steak. Now we've got this all seasoned up and massaged to a degree, you know, and now we can put the last layer of stuff on it. Yeah. Last layer of stuff. It's fun having all the cameras in one space. Usually I have the cameras kind of spread out. Right now they're all just kind of like looking at me. The experience on any of the live streams that you watch are pretty much going to be framed the same. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for being part of it. I'm not interacting with the chat so much right now, but I will be interacting with the chat when we're outside grilling. So do stay for the live stream. Be a follower if you want to be a follower. I'll keep talking because, you know, it's a live stream. I do have a lot of fun talking anyways. Where'd the salt go? There it is. Can we put a teaspoon of salt in here? We're still accumulating this stuff. That's now seasoned pretty well. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna do this. It'll be tastier if I make it the way I know she likes it, which is a lot more of the Montreal steak seasoning. She likes a bit more than what we usually use, and it's her birthday, so we're gonna just do it for her. When it comes to me and pretty much everyone else, we don't mind. The only one that says something would be my ma, if we use a lot. But the weirdest thing is this woman would cook for her all the time, and she definitely used more than I ever do. And this is more of that teriyaki seasoning for it as well. Now it's just going to sit and marinate, at least 15 minutes, but that's actually not going to be what it is. As soon as we get out there, we get out there. Regardless, we're going to put together the salad. We're going to put together the stuff that needs to be put together for the rice to cook right. We also need to open up a can, which we're going to have to open up this can using the automatic can opener, which I really don't want to use. I'm a little unorganized, but if you just bear with me and watch the live stream, I guarantee you'll have a fun time hanging out with me and the other people that are here. Well, that doesn't want to work. So what, does it go right here? It doesn't feel like it works. You know, I've seen it work a ton of times, but this can's also really tilted. It should go on its own, but it's not. You know, but I'm making it work, I think. Yeah. Welcome to my live stream experience. I'm opening up a can over here. And that's basically opened enough, right? We'll make that work. Yeah, that'll work. I'll get under there, I'll open it up with a fork. We gotta cut up some of the spinach. We gotta cut up a couple tomatoes. We gotta put that into the bowl. We gotta put the rest into here. We gotta put this in there. This is gonna go into the microwave, and that's what's happening here in this live stream experience where I'm cooking. You could be watching me cooking. You could be cooking with me. You could be interacting with other people that are in the chat. You can have fun being here regardless. It is what you make it, you know? If you're looking for a fun experience, this might be that fun experience for you. We need a cup full of rice. So we're gonna do Uncle Ben's rice, or Ben's original, whatever we call it. And we're gonna do that into here. Yes. Now me measuring rice. You know, I could have done that before I started the live stream. That's something my aunt can say to me. Anyways, I do enjoy doing these live streams. Hopefully you're having fun watching. I'm going to be cooking as fast as I can to create this meal for my grandma that is now 99 years old today. And this is her birthday meal, and that's a cup of rice for her right there. Yeah, we also got to get a handful of noodles that have been pre-cooked, so then they're actually crunchy noodles, and those go into it as well. We're going to do a big handful because I know how much she likes the pilaf, and when pilaf has a lot of noodles in it, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to eat tasty noodles. Tasty, like, pre-cooked crunchy noodles that also then end up becoming, like, pretty soft anyways. It's interesting how that works. These are ready to go back to where they belong, which is over here in the pantry, just to clear the kitchen counter space. It makes life easier for me. I know, I walked away from the camera. I'm walking right back. Don't you worry. Walking right back into that shot to be here with you. We've already put in the water. We've put in the chicken broth, which is what we use in this house. That should have taken the trash can. This has to be put over here. We got to do the salt, which is the part that I have messed up on many times, but it's teaspoon, not tablespoon. If you get that wrong, honestly, the whole recipe is just going to be all over the place. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm here for you if you're here for me. Thanks for being part of it and for making it a special place just by showing up. It has been a place that I've been, showing up to be hanging out with all you fine people on the interweb for quite a while. It's almost been a full year of me live streaming, so be a follower, keep coming back for it, and I'm going to probably change up the experience to some degree at some point, but I always enjoy filming myself cook and eat, and I'm not going to be eating in this live stream, but I am cooking, and you're observing that happen. Yes, it's a birthday meal being cooked right here. So, what, that's rice? I mean, that's salt. I feel like it's just a bit more salt. Tap it down. Oh, that's the amount of salt I need. There we go. That's done. Moving on to the next part. As I do the things I need to do here in this live stream, you could be doing a similar thing. What's the last thing I need? Butter. Butter is the last thing I need. I know that one's also like the most important part. So where is the butter I need? Ooh, crap. Do I have to go outside the garage? I don't know. But I'll do it if I have to. But I'm not going to be making... let's see, so I gotta get one thing of butter before we end up outside. We also gotta turn this on. So we gotta put this on so then it starts to bubble. We're just gonna put it on a low. I still need to put butter in there. That's gonna taste really weird. But we also gotta do this part too, because I wanna just get some more progress done. I want to go outside and start barbecuing with you fine people. And in order for that to happen, well, I got to just finish this part too. We've got to drain out the corn. We're doing corn from a can into this thing right here. And then we'll end up putting that into the oven. I mean, not into the oven. This can go directly into the microwave where it'll heat up for 4 minutes. Well, wait, you don't have to do that yet. No, we're going to wait on that one, and we're going to start up on the salad in just a moment, actually. I got to go outside and get some butter, because it looks like we don't have any butter in the house for me to use to make the... No, that can't be right. There has to be butter in the house. Is it in the freezer? That sometimes happens. It is in the freezer. Look, and now I don't need to go outside, because it would have been in the freezer outside anyways, and that honestly wouldn't help me. So we're going to throw on some butter, but the butter's frozen, so that's not necessarily going to be the easiest thing to do. No, not the easiest thing to do at all. It's harder to cut butter when it's frozen, but you know what, we're going to do it anyways, and we're going to just put it in there, and it'll melt because, that's just kind of how that works. Heat. Heat on cold butter creates, wow, cut really fast. So this is 1/3 cup butter, and this is the amount of butter that is necessary for this recipe of pilaf that is my mother's recipe. And now that everything's combined, if we turn the heat up on this, we move this to over here. This is a can that we're not even using. That's over there. We also got to put the butter back. I know I'm walking you through each step I do. As you can observe me just kind of make the dinner happen here. We'll put some more garlic powder on here as well. Why not, right? And we'll keep these salts and peppers out, and we're going to peel an egg and cut up some tomatoes. before we go outside and cook the steaks. So thanks for being here, guys. But when we go outside to cook the steaks, it's probably going to be like a 10-minute live stream after that. I am trying to cook fast. It is the dinner for my grandmother's 99th birthday. And, you know, she's 99, so she's not going to stay up forever. So she wants this sooner rather than later. So, you know, we'll get her dinner when we can. Ain't that right, Grandma? You good, Grandma? Hey, Grandma. You good, right? Do you need anything? I'm going to start cooking everything. We'll eat in like 30 minutes, okay? Will you be hungry, or do you want me to push it back? It's 4:28. So if we eat at 5, you're okay with that? Okay, even though you asked for me to have dinner ready at 4? All right. Yeah. All right, anyways, we've got these cooking. All right, so as soon as this starts bubbling up, I can cover it and put it onto a low simmer. But before that happens, let's just start preparing the spinach that will be cooking, or that will be prepping to be in a salad. We're not using a dressing in the salad, so I can let the salad sit. If I use a dressing, honestly, that requires a lot more of me, like having to do more stuff. A little bit more, maybe a little bit more. All right, so let's put back the rest. I think that that's a perfect amount. We'll put this over here for right now, because I gotta get a new bag for it. That's not gonna go back in very easily. We also have to rinse all of this. If you're watching and having fun cooking with me, well, I'm having fun cooking with you too. I don't know who you are, but I'll get to know you. Be a follower, keep coming back and interact with me when you can. Also, feel free to join my guest night that happens on Thursday night, which happens to be tonight. I do guest nights on TikTok for you to be able to interact with me and other people that are on the interweb, and that's something you can be doing on a weekly basis, since I try to do it every week, for you to be able to ask me questions and ask other people questions that are in the chat that are coming back into the live stream on a regular basis. Even if you're not coming in on a regular basis, you know, you can be a guest if you're a follower and I'm familiar with who you are to some degree. I don't let complete strangers into the room. Yeah, let's do these ones too. I'm about to rinse everything off. I knew it fell on the ground. What are you going to do, right? Anyways, welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, well, hopefully I can share that not so good day up and make it a good day. Or maybe make it a moderately good day. Yeah. I do hope all is well with whoever and wherever you may be in the world. We're going to take the spinach now. Oh, that's bubbling. So now that it's bubbling, well, I got to give it another minute. It needs to be bubbling. We've got to just rinse off this. Rinse it off. There we go. We're going to cut this up in a second. Now this is ready to be brought down to a simmer. Now I cover it. And now that I've covered it, a 20-minute timer starts. Yeah, a 20-minute timer. Not too complicated, just a regular 20-minute timer. I don't know what other type of timers there are. But now that 20-minute timer kind of starts the clock on all of this. I got to get outside and start cooking some of these steaks in just a second, but we're going to cut up the spinach real fast, and just, you know, everyone will be able to use their own dressing. So I'm not going to dress the salad, but I am going to still cut it up and make sure that it's all ready to be consumed in its own way. You know, it's not the biggest of salads, but it'll be a salad nonetheless, with a little bit of tomato in there and some what is it? Hard-boiled egg. We're going to put a little bit of a hard-boiled egg in there. You know, we'll mix it up with a little stuff. You know, we'll make it delicious. It is what it is. A tasty salad, in my opinion, about to come out on top of this live stream for you to be able to watch me make a salad. It's happening like this here live for you, so do feel free to interact in that chat and feel free to be part of the conversation as I do try to create these live streams on a daily basis. You could be here on a regular basis as well, hanging out with me and the others that are here. And it looks like we've got the usuals dropping in and being here, and we've got new people in the room as well. I do appreciate all the likes and shares, guys. Keep tapping on that screen and help me create a bigger environment of viewers for you to be able to interact with, me to be able to interact with. We're all figuring it out as we go along when it comes down to making content on the internet. If you're making content and you're looking for a little bit of a community to interact with, well, I like to support other people's live streams as well, so do feel free to join my community, and maybe the people that are in my community will watch your live streams too, or maybe they'll check out the videos you make. I'm not sure what type of content you make, but at this moment in my online career, I don't mind supporting other people's live streams. Gosh, it's just the name of the game. Social media, right? Anyways, thanks for being here and making it special for me. I wouldn't be doing it without people coming back on a regular basis, so keep showing up for me. And I'll try to show up for you too, because, you know, I'm here for you if you're here for me in a live stream experience. It does happen daily, and it wouldn't be what it is without people, you know, coming back. I do try to create a PG environment, not a G environment. Sometimes I see that there's a little bit of a confusion every once in a while. PG and G are very different. And PG-13 and PG are actually not as different as you think. Just don't make it uncomfortable for other people, and have fun being in the room. Be respectful. Yeah, you know, you can be like not as nice, ish. Right. I've already lit the grill outside, so we just got to get out there. Make this happen. Now that we've peeled that egg and we've also gotten the rice well along, we'll start the microwave when we walk outside with the things that are necessary for you to cook outside. This can just be put back. I don't feel like that really got dirty. This knife will be used later, but also right now, this is something for the salad. This is a seasoning. You don't need to advertise it though. No, they don't pay me to advertise it. So I'm putting it in there. It's basically salts and peppers, and it's a delicious thing to use on a salad. Yeah, I know, right? What was it? Mystery. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm here for you if you're here for me. My live stream experience is a place that I enjoy being in with you as well. But I won't get to know you unless you take the time to follow me and also get to know me. Do feel free to have fun in the live stream experience with the others that are here, and just be mindful that it's not just you with me, it's you with all these other peeps too. So be, be in for it if you're in for it. Let's also like rip up the egg. I know I only cut it one way, but I don't know what I was thinking there. No, I don't know. look at that. We're just doing it. It's happening. Anyways, now we have egg in the salad that has spinach, that also has some nice seasoning in it. We're going to just mix that up a little bit, and we're going to put some tomato in there. Just some tomato, and, you know, we'll take it from there after the tomatoes in there. Do we also have any avocados? No, it doesn't look like we've got any avocados. That would be nice, though, you know? A good avocado goes a long way. Let's do 4. Yeah, 4 baby tomatoes, which are these tiny ones right here for you. And we'll just cut them up a little bit. They don't need to be cut up that much. Let's go this way. Yeah, no, that feels right to me. So now we just rip those apart. Yeah, I guess I'm not cutting it all the way through because I'm still ripping it up at the end. But hey, you know what? I'm making some good progress, and we're about to go outside and cook up some steaks and do the last part of this live stream. But this was inside with me cooking. I made a salad. I have the rice on the stove. We're about to go out to the grill to make everything on the grill. Follow my Discord server to see the completion of all of this, because I usually like to post a photo of all of this when it's done. Sometimes also on my Instagram. Follow me pretty much in any of the spaces of the internet that, you know, I could potentially interact on. And you can see, you know, what it is that I made here. You're still seeing it now though, so I guess in a way you don't really need to. Do what you want. Regardless, I'm providing you an opportunity to interact with me and other people on a daily basis, so feel free to keep coming back for it. Let's put a little bit more tomato in there. Like 2 more will do good. That's perfect. Now we can put this back in the refrigerator as well, along with the garlic. This has been seasoning for quite a while, and I'm looking forward to, you know, cooking that outside. It looks like it'll be a good cook. So this is now done, and I rip that up and throw that on there, and then this one now just go on to do, and this one's now done, and rip that up, throw that on there, and now the salad's done. So now we've got the salad that's done. We already have bread from yesterday. It's still pretty fresh. So there's bread from yesterday, the salad is now done, and we're ready to go outside and cook that meat. Before we go outside to cook that meat though, we just need to get something out. This is good, this is good. This is out to, help serve the pilaf on the pilaf. So it's also for me to stir it. I can also take this knife and put it over here, because that's when I'm going to cut the steaks. This was a knife I used earlier, or a fork I used earlier. Sometimes you just get confused. Forks, knives, forks. Anyways, welcome to Live Stream Experience. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. I'm about to take you outside where we're going to barbecue. This is the bread that we're going to have for tonight as well. It's my grandma's 99th birthday, and I'm cooking her dinner. I've made some rice. It's on the stove right there. We have a salad and some steaks being cooked on the grill outside in just a second. If you want to join me while I cook on the grill outside, that's the next half of this live stream, and then we'll be signing off. But I'm showing you all the other stuff that I've made here. We also have some corn in the microwave. It's not that special, but it's still a dinner nonetheless. And it's gonna be tasty. It's gonna be good. I mean, mashed potatoes would have been nice, but also at the same time, this feels a little more, if we had feta, we could put feta in there. Let's do any of the other things that I can do. Maybe a little bit of Parmesan. No, I would rather do feta. But is there feta? No. But that's okay. We'll put a little bit of Parmesan on there. All right, so we'll just put a little bit of Parmesan on the salad. And now the salad feels like it's done. Mwah. Yeah, beautiful, right? Anyways, we've got a salad that's made. We've got the rice that's cooking that still has a little bit of time left on it. And we also have the steaks that are now ready to go outside. Now I'm going to pick up the camera and I'm going to move it. So we're going to just take you from right here to outside. So bear with me and do just walk with me a bit. And you can trust me, I won't drop you. Regardless, thanks for watching and thanks for being here. If you're rewatching my live stream here on Twitch or here on YouTube, you might want to go over to one of my profiles to see if I'm live right now. You can interact with me and other people in real time. Anyways, if you're here for it as it's happening live, thanks to you for being part of it. Do be nice to each other. And it looks like we have Ocean Lover in the room, which I haven't seen Ocean Lover in a while. Ocean Lover, I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you coming back and being part of the live stream experience with the chit-chatting and the whatnot. I do appreciate it when people tap like on that screen and share the live stream too. Thanks for being here, guys, and making it special for me, as it is a space and place that I do choose to come back to hopefully hang out with you too, whoever you are. Anyways, thanks for being part of it. We're gonna take the meat out first? No, I gotta move the cameras first. Let's move the cameras first. I can't do both. I only have 2 hands. Anyways, I've talked about this before. 4 hands would be interesting, but I need to have 2 more arms. Anyways, let's not rant about that. Let's go outside and let's start cooking on that grill while this is all still happening. This is also a great opportunity for me to double check. Good, there's 11 minutes left on the peel-off. If I can get out there, we could end this live stream in like 12, and then my grandma's dinner will be ready for it. Isn't that what we all want at the end of the day? We just want to make grandma happy. Anyways, thanks for being here and being part of it. I do appreciate everyone jumping in and being in the live stream experience. It's a space, it's a place, because you make it one for me. So do feel free to keep being here for it, and be nice to my moderators, and have a good time watching the rest of the live stream experience, that's for sure. And if you gotta go right now, come back and watch the rest of it later. Thanks for being here. We're gonna try a new setup when it comes to me cooking. Yeah, new setup. Let's see if this works. They might disconnect. They might live stream. You just might want to check me on a different platform. I do try my hardest to make sure I have a good connection, but it doesn't always work. Ooh, yeah, that's not working for me. How I've set it up. Let's do higher up and further over. Like that. Oh, that's so much better. You see, you can see things. It does seem like it's a bit tilted. So we're gonna bring this down. Oh, now that's perfect, right? Welcome to my live stream experience. I hope you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, hopefully I can help you get some positive energy and you can start to have a good day. This is at 500 degrees, which is far too hot. No, we don't need it at 500 degrees. We need it at like 450. We're gonna let this cool off a little bit. I'm gonna go inside and grab those steaks, and you're gonna cook with me if you wanna cook with me, or you can just observe me cook if you wanna observe me cook. Anyways, I hope you're having a good day. It's me cooking dinner for my grandma's 99th birthday, and if you're just tuning in, welcome. And if you've been watching the whole time, well, you know, I'm just stalling a little bit. I need this to cool down a bit, because as soon as I bring that meat over here, I'm throwing that on here. Throwing it right on this grill, because, you know, she wants dinner. She wanted it at 4. 4 o'clock sharp is when she said she wanted to eat dinner. Yeah, and it's almost 5, so gosh, what you gonna do? Regardless, I'm grabbing it. My, oh my. Yeah? Yeah. Not enough peel off. Not enough peel off though. But we just as adults will just know that. Just that's like Grandma and Charlie mainly get peel off. Because I have corn. There's enough for everybody. I just didn't make 2 cups of peel. Yeah, Mom told me to. She just said, I know. I was confused. And then, we have bread, steak, corn, and peel off to celebrate Grandma's 99. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm about to throw the steaks on, and they'll be done in 10 minutes, and the peel-off's almost done in 10. So at 5, everything will be ready. All right, I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye. Well, welcome to the live stream. Once again, I'm cooking for my grandma's 99th. It's just one of my sisters. Regardless, we're going to be celebrating her birthday inside in a moment, but I'm going to cook these steaks, and you're going to watch me cook these steaks. Now, I'm going to do 4 minutes on one side and then 5 minutes on the other. And then that'll make these medium rare. And that's what we're going to do here. We also need to make sure that this is at 450 degrees. So within the next 10 minutes, this live stream's ending. I know. Ain't that just sad? Regardless, if you've been here watching the whole time, you've been on an action-packed journey with me as I've cooked in the kitchen and brought myself out here to be able to cook the steaks here on a lovely day of Thursday. It also happens to be the night that I do, or the day that I do guest nights on TikTok. So come back later for another live stream experience if you're looking for a more exciting live stream experience that has a lot of other peoples in the room. We're just getting this up to be 450 degrees, and it's 4 minutes left until the peel-off's done. Oh my, this isn't going to sync up exactly right, but it'll be pretty close. Regardless, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for being part of my live stream experience. It's happening here where I'm going to be cooking a steak as fast as I can and getting dinner ready for 5 o'clock. I think I'm going to be able to make it. I just need this to get to 450 degrees. We'll let it go a little bit past that. Regardless, I hope everyone's having a good day, no matter where you are, who you are. You can observe me cooking, and I'll interact with that chat in a little while as we're waiting in between rotation. Steak. I'll try to interact to the best of my abilities in the chat on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. It is here in these 3 spaces with moderators and tons of others in the room. So be mindful and have fun being part of it. If you like the live stream experience, you just got to keep coming back for it because it does happen daily. We're now putting each one of these steaks on there, and which direction they go in, I guess, does and doesn't make sense. Oops, that one goes right there. I'm stretching them out a little bit. I feel like they cook faster when you do that. I have no evidence of that. Regardless, you're watching me cook, and this is how that looks right now. We're gonna bring this down as soon as it gets to, dang it, as soon as it gets to 450 degrees, I push it start on a 5-minute timer, and then I'll flip them and do 4 minutes on the other side. And then in total, that's just like 9 minutes of cooking it. So now that that's at 400, now I do start, and now we got a 5-minute timer going for the steak that's cooking now on this grill. Welcome to the live stream. I don't know who you are, where you are, what you're up to, and there's teriyaki sauce on my hand. I don't really got anything to wipe it off onto. Regardless, thanks for being part of it, and thanks for making it special for me. I do appreciate the heart me. It's nice to get the gifts and nice to receive it when it comes from all you wonderful people. Who's that? Grace? Thanks for being here, Grace. It's nice to see you here, meowishly. Will there be cake? There will be cake. It's chocolate cake with, it's like white chocolate cake, I think is the way that they refer to it. There is cake, though. That cake will be delicious. There was cake being eaten earlier today. It looks like Miranda Rosanna's in the room, cool guys in the room. And we've got a Retro Young in here. We've got Pondering in the room. Pondy's here. How great to see people have been in here chit-chatting with me in the live stream experience. What we cook in. I do appreciate everyone coming in. I can't catch up with the chat intensively, but if you asked a question earlier and you want me to answer that question in the live chats, now's the time to actually ask that question, especially on TikTok, which the TikTok one's way easier for me to read. It looks like the live stream experience on Twitch ended and is now restarting, and it looks like the live stream on, yeah, so this is part 2 now on Twitch, where the live stream was cut off, and now we're back here still cooking, barbecuing at the grill. The live stream's not going to last that much longer, but this is the last half of the live stream experience here on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. I'm here for you if you're here for me, and we've got about a minute left for the peel off, and 3 minutes and 10 seconds left on the steak for that to be flipped over. Anyways, I do enjoy doing these live streams. Keep coming back for it. When the live stream experience is over today, which will happen probably within the next like 6-7 minutes, well, I do hope you come back later to be part of another live stream experience where I have guest night here on the Tickety Talk. That's right, you can be part of it if you want to be part of it. The live stream that I do, that is. So we've got the 5-minute timer ending in 2 minutes and 50 seconds and the 20-minute timer ending in a minute. And that's going to be me running inside to check to see how that's doing. Because that's the rice. I make sure the rice is done. Regardless, it's going to be a great night tonight on guest night where we'll have lots of conversations. What's Grandma's favorite food? I think this is Grandma's favorite food. That's why she loves meat. She loves. So this is what she likes right now. I do think her recipe of tri-tip is preferred a lot of the times, but we don't do that in the oven as much as she used to. I like to cook on the grill, and she likes it too. It does look like we've got peeps in the room just chit-chatting it up and also pushing like, which is always appreciated. Crosstalk's always encouraged. Do feel free to keep coming back for it. This is a live stream experience that was me cooking, you know, as fast as I could. It's hot in front of this grill. It's just too hot. It's that time of the day. Regardless, I don't need to be dressed up anymore. We've got 17 seconds left on the peel-off, and the peel-off looks like it needs to be checked, so I need to go inside anyways. I'm going to leave you guys here. You guys can watch the steak. Make sure that it doesn't go over 450 degrees. It's directly at 450 degrees, so just keep it right there. This timer now going off in 1. It's off. We're going to stop it. We're going to go inside and check real quick. I'll be right back. I don't like leaving the shot, but when I do, it's just you guys in charge. Thanks for the heart me, Miranda Rosanna. I appreciate the gifts.